This is definitely okay. This is the last topic. Okay, MPLPH. So there's been a little controversy about the acrylic medals that I just showed you before we started recording.
Right.
VYs, Dogi, everybody, even I think even Liquid were very vocal in basically saying like, "Holy shit, what is this?" You know, because for for a region with literally almost all the world championships,
Yeah.
going there. Like all the world champions are in the Philippines, M2 all the way to M6, except for M1, yeah? For them to be that bad, like the trophies, it doesn't, because like even Kelra said that MPL Philippines is harder to win than M6. Which right now is kind of true for him because he won everything internationally, but he just lost another MPL to TLPH. But it doesn't feel like it's harder because of the fucking trophy. I mean, because of the things they get, you know? Like they get, just as comparison, you watch ID, and this is why, God bless, I love ID. I love our sponsors. I love everything about our production as well. It's amazing. I think season 15 was fucking amazing. Blew my expectations out of the water. They get fucking Samsung S25 Ultras, every single one of them. That's number one. They get a fucking golden ring, baby. UBS gold. Let's go.
You saw Yep.
Yeah, the finals MVP gets a golden finger, bro. Like legit a golden finger, like a golden thumb. There's a oh my god. And then obviously they get really cool medals. That's also sponsored by UBS Gold. So this has been a thing, guys, for Philippines for the longest time. I don't know why it's so surprising anymore. Because like now it's becoming a point of discussion. Everybody's saying, "Oh man, what do you think about this?" I've been saying this for a while. Like, unfortunately, I don't want to diss, productions and stuff because again, I work with them. I know how bad it is. I know how hard it is to make a good show. But there are levels to this game. When it comes to sponsors and everything, ID has everyone else beat, right? Because ID has the most exposure, viewership. We broke M6. We had more viewers finals than M6 World Championship Grand Finals.
Damn.
So that's the reality right now. Like in Indonesia, it's mainstream. MLBB is fucking mainstream, and that's why we're getting so much more. We're getting better with production. We're getting bigger stages. We're getting better venues. We're getting better prizes and gifts and sponsors. It's the nature of the league. I really hope though, Moonton in the future. Because for the longest time, I feel I've heard this a couple of times from people. Moonton development MLBB and Moonton esports are different. Moonton, here's a message from a caster. Obviously, this benefits me too, by the way, so take it with a grain of salt. Esports is what makes your game grow. If it wasn't for the esports, the game would be dead. If it wasn't for the competitive side, CS would be dead. Dota would be dead. Dota is kind of dead. League of Legends would be dead, Like, Valorant would be dead as fuck. It's the competitive side, the esport, that pushes it to be as big as it is. So Moonton, because it's a competitive game, it's built for it. So Moonton, you need to start putting a bit more budget into MLBB, esports, not just into skins. Like, we get amazing skins, we get crazy trailers and everything. I love that. But maybe it's time for us to finally get like a bigger stage for M series, right? Bigger prize pool, especially with MSC here, guys. I'm not even joking. At this point, my whole quote of like MSC is not a world championship. At this point, the players see the not world championship as a better prize for them. It's $3 million fucking dollars over the world championship, But yeah, they have to find a way to make it better for everyone.
To be fair, like EWC is a bit of a. I think everyone's been very vocal about this. Somewhat unrealistic to expect EWC like level
Saudi money.
of funding, Saudi money. So
W Saudi.
but I feel like, yeah, a bit more would help in the long run, especially for like the smaller regions, right? If you really want this game to kind of take root and develop and have its own cult following in the other regions where it's not mainstream just yet, that's gonna take some time, right? And some funding, some effort, and I just feel like it's. I think as people involved in the show, for us, we see the potential. We see what could be, and it's just not there just yet. In our opinion, at least, in our humble opinion. Like, what do we know? We're casters. Some would say, fine, but that's our opinion as casters. I feel like it could be better.
That's why it's beneficial for us. So take it with a grain of salt.
And again, we